Yo, what's up, Phantom Force? Welcome to another episode of Pokemon Radical Red. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, Twitch chat, for being here with me live. Yo, Twitch chat, this is an extra stream for this week. YouTube, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that noti bell so you're hit up for more of my videos. While we're getting this stuff set up, I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I have a crazy month and a half of work coming up. The band has so many performances. We've got like 1 to 2 a week. Plus, my drumline coach, he is getting surgery, so I'm actually going to be doing a bunch of stuff for that, making sure that the drumline is still okay. So I'll be coaching drumline. Now I'm going to be setting up the band for football games. We've got 3 band reviews, 3 football games, 2 college trips, and 2 middle school tours. So it's going to be a lot going on, but I'm still going to be streaming for you guys on Mondays and Wednesdays, not Fridays, but I will do a makeup stream. So like today, for example, is a makeup stream. So there are less people here, but that's okay, because I didn't let everybody know it's going to happen ahead of time. But thank you so much for everyone that did end up showing up to this, by the way. Phantom. Ooh. Wait, this is before the rival fight? What is this? Hi, I'm one of Oak's aides. We just wanted to congratulate you on obtaining all the badges. Now that you're strong enough, this information would be helpful. Roaming legendaries have appeared. You can view them on your town map. They're quite powerful mons, although they may be difficult to catch. Although Flygon told us he has encountered some strange invisible obstacles, I imagine you may have bumped into as well. Oak and I looked into it, and as you'd guess, it's just another Pokemon. I can upgrade your soul scope so it can unveil them. Let me take a look. It's cool. I don't know what that does. Ooh, I remember in the Team Rocket area, there was a place I couldn't go. And I want to say there was like a building somewhere that had the door was blocked or something. Definitely the Team Rocket Sylph Co. You couldn't go to the bottom right in the entrance area. So I remember that. You should be able to bypass them now. Well, that's it from me. Good luck on the Pokemon League. I think that we go deal with that later, because we already have these next 2 fights planned out, and I really don't know that whatever we find is going to really matter. But let's check out the roaming legendary thing. This is really cool. So there's no way that these guys are actually on the map though. So this is when I think I'm getting kind of screwed by doing the randomizer, because I think my team would be better off non-randomized at this point, because I could have saved a bunch of routes and had a bunch of legendaries coming in. But that's okay. If I do a future run, which I likely will, honestly, it's a fun game, but I don't think I'm going to randomize it, because I think my team is struggling because I can't get anything else. My Dex Nav stuff has been filled up. It's just like, a Rufflet kind of deal. It's not going to be that helpful. So I think next time we don't randomize. But all right, YouTube, Twitch chat and I set up for the next fight. This is going to be our rival. When I fought, I had to look back in my recordings, but when I fought this on the bridge, it was a War Turtle. So this is a Blastoise team, which he has 3 teams. If he was Charizard team, it'd be this X, and some of the Pokemon change up between them. This is the Venusaur Mega. This is Mega Blastoise team. So he's got Staraptor. Staraptor's got Intimidate to try to not die in 1 hit. We're going to be able to kill in 1 hit anyway, because Noivern's goated and special effective and has loaded dice with Rock Blast. So we're going to be able to destroy it. This thing, I think we're going to be taken down with Hariyama. Hariyama should be able to tank him out just fine. If he Swords Dances, we can fake out for like a couple percent. Close combat does not one-shot this guy, but it does after it's like 96% or something. So 1 fake out should be enough. Azumarill is going to be very risky. We have Venusaur with a Yachi Berry, but if he enters on an Ice Punch, then the next Ice Punch could crit kill us. So hopefully that doesn't happen. That's kind of scary, but not a lot of our teammates are going to be baiting that Ice Punch, so hopefully that doesn't happen. The Iron Moth is very, very, very scary. We could lose Latios here. He has 1 roll of Dazzling Gleam. If anything else comes up, we're fine. And if it's Dazzling Gleam, high roll, crit, we lose Latios. And we have a backup, because then Noivern can actually beat Iron Moth. If Noivern has to go up against Iron Moth, though, that means we lost Latios, and the Sneasler is going to have to be Togekiss, which sounds weird, but Togekiss was actually our best Pokemon against Sneasler. I tried it last when I was trying to do these calcs, but we're having a Kabia Berry for the Dire Claw, and then the rest of these moves don't do that much to us. So, like close combat's resisted and U-turn is resisted. And then we have the Mega Blastoise. Mega Mega Blastoise is going to be either its Choice Band Quaquaval is going to either be able to close combat kill him if he's Shell Smashed, and if he doesn't, we're going to Choice Band double low kick kill him, which does over 50%. So that one's fine. So the big threats here is the Iron Moth and the Azumarill for our team. The Azumarill isn't the main big threat though, it's the Iron Moth. If I can get the Iron Moth out early, out of the battle early, done with Latios, that'll be good, because then we can use Noivern to be able to beat the Sneasler instead of using Togekiss, and then we'll be fine. So the Sneasler just has too much coverage for most of my Pokemon to be able to handle, and he hits too hard and fast. And Juliet's really the only Pokemon that's good enough to be able to handle it here. We are pre-burned, so we can't get frozen on Jimmy Neutral. We are pre-poisoned because we swapped from Moxie to Toxic Boost over here. And I wanted to pre-burn or Toxic here, but we couldn't handle doing it, so that's okay. Oh no, right here. I wanted a pre-toxic right here, but we can't risk the extra damage incoming. So let's do this. This is Radical Red Hardcore Nuzlocke. This is our rival, you guys. Rival Flygon HG. The Flygon HG himself. What, Phantom? What a surprise to see you here. So you're going to the Pokemon League. You collected all the badges too. That's cool. Then I'll whip you, Phantom, as a warm-up for the Pokemon League. Come on. All right, Phantom HG against Flygon HG. Let's see who's the better HG. I'm not actually an HG. He's the only HG, but what? We will be able to fight him. Hopefully we don't take an L with our Latios. This could be a death right here. So he intimidated us. That doesn't matter. If we Minroll on all 4 of these guaranteed Rock Blast hits and do not proc the 5th Rock Blast crit hit, then Staraptor will get an attack off on us. But even then it goes down. So this is actually not scary at all. Maybe it lives this. We'll see what happens. This does like 97% with all 4 of these hits. Again, it's a 4 to 5 hit move right here. It looks like this is enough. Yeah, this is enough. It's so unlikely. I would have to roll like 1 in 16 4 times, and then whatever the odds are of me not getting the 5th hit. So, and no crits. It'd have to be no crits, all min rolls, no 5th hit for it to not go down. So that was extremely likely. We can U-turn here. He's slower than us right now. Mega Blastoise. So Mega Blastoise either is going to want to Shell Smash here or Hydro Pump. I want him to Hydro Pump. Actually, it doesn't really matter now that I'm looking at it. So we go Quaquaval here. If he Shell Smashes, it might be safer. I'm not quite sure which one I want him to do. He Shell Smashes, so it's going to be a close combat from us. We can now take him out with close combat. That defense drop, and he doesn't have White Herb because he had to have Blastoise. So he's actually like the easiest Shell Smasher for us to plan against because he actually takes the drop. Most of the time they don't. So if he Shell Smashes, I close combat. All right, he Hydro Pumps. This can't kill us even at +2. Yeah, even with a crit. Don't let that damage deceive you. We would have been fine. We would have lived. I think he did like 97% highest crit roll with Hydro Pump. So we were super safe there. That one's okay. What comes out next into Quaquaval? So this is not what we want to see. And the reason why it's not what we want to see is this is a 50-50 for Energy Ball and Dazzling Gleam, because both are non-stab from Iron Moth and both are super effective against Babang. If he rolls high enough on one of his stab moves, then maybe it could be those two. So the only way Latios dies here, he clicks Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam gets the 1 out of 16 high roll. Dazzling Gleam crits. All of those has to happen. He likely won't even click Dazzling Gleam here because there's so many other options. So anything else, we outspeed him one shot with Luster Purge with Choice Specs. So we couldn't go anti-Fairy Berry because we needed Choice Specs. So here we go, Kiki. Kiki might die right here. We'll see what happens. All right, highest roll kills us. Energy Ball, we can't die. Perfect. Let's go. It had to be the like infinitely small chance that it was Dazzling Gleam, high roll, and crit. We Luster Purge. Hopefully he doesn't swap out. He doesn't. And this now is really good because now when Sneasler comes in, we don't have to go to Togekiss because we already took out the Iron Moth, which was the threat to our team. The threat was Iron Moth killing Latios in one shot and then us having to deal with it with Noivern. King Gambit here is either going to use a dark move or he is going to Swords Dance. it doesn't matter which one he uses, because we are either going to be able to close combat, fake out close combat him, close combat even through his Chople Berry. Let me just double check while I'm talking to make sure that that's true. Yeah. So if he Swords Dances, it's fake out close combat. We'll do just over 100%. And then if he doesn't, he can't really deal damage to Hariyama, so we can just Drain Punch him down until he goes down. But we fake out here because close combat doesn't kill with the Chople Berry. And that amount of damage actually did matter. We probably kill him by like 1% extra now, or 1.5%. So we just fake out into close combat here because he Swords Danced. Yep, Chople Berry. And minimum roll here with the fake out's like 101%. So we barely destroy him. Obviously, we could have high rolled on either one of those. Those were 2 hits too between fake out and close combat. So no matter what, it probably would have been gone down anyway, but just to be safe. So we have the Sneasler. Sneasler is fighting and poison, and he has Fire Punch, Dire Claw, U-turn, and close combat. He is focus sashed. So I don't think he can realistically do anything to us if we go to Noivern now, because there's no punish, because there's no Iron Moth left. So we just go Noivern. If this doesn't work out for us, we still do have Togekiss. He's unburdened. Togekiss cannot use its Dire Claw Berry. That's crazy. Also, he missed, which is cool. So we just Earthquake here. That would have been a super int. By the way, if I would have went to Togekiss, I think Togekiss dies. I miscalculated that. I didn't see that he's unburdened. Uh-oh. Well, fortunately for us, or unfortunately for anyone rooting against us, is that we didn't have to see that happen, because if he Dire Clawed into Togekiss right there, the berry wouldn't have procced. He has Focus Sash, so he doesn't go down. That was planned. This Fire Punch can't burn us because we're poisoned, and we just take him out with another Earthquake. He Fire Punches. Yep. See you later, bro. Goodbye. Sneasler goes down, and all that's left is Azumarill. I'm pretty sure Azumarill doesn't have Aqua Jet, right? Yeah, this is Azumarill, Liquidation, Play Rough, Waterfall. Why does he have Liquidation and Waterfall? Weird. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I feel like they meant to put Aqua Jet on him. We U-turn here, though. Yeah. Dang, Togekiss was super gonna die. So we go Venusaur. So Venusaur here is going to just Giga Drain and hope. No drop, please. No drop, no drop, no drop. Okay. Okay, we're burned, so we can't get frozen on this Ice Punch. We are going to out-heal that damage that was just done with this Giga Drain, but then Ice Punch is going to hit us pretty hard. I don't think we can die since he didn't Ice Punch first, though. I think Ice Punch was the only worry. He didn't even Ice Punch the second time, so it doesn't matter. And we do it. We didn't lose Latios, everybody. We didn't lose Latios. Let's go. All right, I was really worried about the Latios. I think we were planning on bringing Latios to the next fight too, so we would have had to replan that part of the fight. That loosened me up. I'm ready for the Pokemon League. Phantom, you need more practice. But hey, you know that? I'm out of here. Smell ya. See you later, Flygon HG. I'll paddle you back when we get to the top. Okay, so we are leaving. All right, we finally get to enter the Elite Four. Let's do it. Oh, that is the Boulder Badge. Go on right ahead. So we do get to walk through. This is a new area too, right? Let's see. Can we catch anything here? There is a water encounter with a Rufflet. I think we're going to hang on to that for now, and we'll go catch it later though, after we go beat this next trainer. So they're just asking for all the badges. Maybe there's some items here. Doesn't look like it. All right, YouTube, here we go. This is the next rival fight. This is Brendan. Brendan has a cracked team full of legendaries, megas, and shell smash Pokemon. Honestly, I'm not sure why Huntail makes the squad. Huntail is kind of weak at this point, but the rest of his team is absolutely wild. We could lose here, and the reason why we could lose here is because of this Serene Grace Jirachi. I don't actually have a Mon because I needed my Choice Scarf to be able to beat the Huntail, which I guess goes back on what I was saying about Huntail, but my Choice Scarf is dedicated to beating Huntail, which means that Jirachi can actually just Serene Grace flinch my Mon into me losing the whole game. So it's so unlikely. Aegislash completely tanks out Jirachi, and it's locked into a move from Choice Scarf, so I can get it locked into like U-turn or something like that, then we're fine. But most likely against our team, it's going to be an Iron Head or a Zen Headbutt, which is exactly what he wants it for Flinch Hack. So this could be the end of the run just because I couldn't figure out a way to be able to beat the Jirachi without using Choice Scarf already on Huntail. So this is very dangerous. Very, 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 very dangerous. What we're going to do against the rest of these, Deoxys is going to is super fast, hits really hard, and can't die into one hit because of Focus Sash. We are going to use Rock Blast on Noivern again to destroy the Deoxys. Deoxys goes down to that, and we live on like highest roll crit psychic. We live by like 4% or something like that with plus special defense. So this guy goes down. Landorus is going to get one shot by Excalibur Ice Shard. Sceptile is going to get one shot by a Ice Shard from Avalugg. And then Avalugg is tanky enough to also be able to go in against Landorus afterwards if something bad happens to Excalibur. Huntail is going to be us taking out with Zekrom with Choice Scarf, and Zapdos is rough. Zapdos, we have a really bad counter for Zapdos. It is going to be, which one of our Pokemon ended up making the cut? Because we had a bunch of Pokemon that we were calculating against Zapdos. It was Juliet ended up being the sack. So Juliet's getting sacked if this goes poorly. Juliet with Thunder Punch does min rolls like 97%. So if I min roll, he probably can kill me. We don't want to get burned from Blaze Kick. We can still attack with full damage, and we can also use Volt Tackle to kill him, but that will probably lead to us dying with the poison ticks and with him attacking if any crits occur. So what we want to see is we want to be able to U-turn him or something, some little chip damage. If he Brave Birds, then we just win, because then we can Thunder Punch and we don't have to Volt Tackle because the Brave Bird will deal some damage to himself. We also put Protect on Marymel and on Huge Jelly just in case Zapdos comes out against either one of those. Those are the two that could afford it in their move slots to use Protect, and that will give us some more information on the Zapdos. So if Juliet's already out, that's good. If Marymel or Huge Jelly are out, that's good. Wise Mind can maybe tank a hit off of Zapdos, especially if he's already Choice Scarf in. And then if he ends up going for close combat on that Protect, then we go to Naze and we can just obviously immune it and then be able to beat him. So there's two very scary Pokemon in this battle. I'm honestly not sure if this is the end of the entire run. And that's a scary thought going into this fight with 13 hours planning. But it is the plan that we came up with. It's the plan I'm committed to, and it's the plan I'm hoping works out. So thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys like this Brendan fight. Hopefully it's not our last battle. We were very meticulous in the way we set this up. This is pre-burn poison, so it can't be burned. And this is pre-poison, so I think it can't be frozen. So, all right, here we go. Oh, wait up. Hey, it's me again. Sorry I couldn't help you further in Cerulean Cave. I got destroyed by Archer and I ran away in shame. You know, recently, I don't know. I know I'm not a bad trainer by any means. I can snag gym badges, sure, but I've always wanted to be an incredible trainer like my dad, and I really thought that as long as I put in the effort and work, I could be one of the best, but I could never put a dent in you. Even trainers like Archer have shown me how far the gap between us has become. It's become clear to me that I'm just not very strong, let alone talented. Is that what I'm missing? An innate trait that some are just gifted with? I just can't accept that. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. I don't care, Phantom. We're battling. I won't take no for an answer. So he's trying to take us out, and honestly, this might be the time. I don't think he puts a dent in us. I think he either goes down with us being deathless or our run's over. I think it's that polarizing of a fight. So we'll see what happens right now. Here's his Deoxys. Okay, let me make sure I'm on the Brendan fight, not on one of these other fights. So Deoxys is going to... It can't superpower, can't extreme speed, ice beam's resisted. It's going to be stab psychic, and it's going to do massive damage, and it cannot kill us. So we just rock blast. Here's the psychic. This part is for sure. This guy goes down to maybe even 3 if I high roll enough. Yeah, and that was guaranteed 4-shot rock blast. So this thing goes down. This was no problem. Okay, what's he going to go into? I want to get the Jirachi down because that... Okay. Nice. Jirachi was likely because of our move set, by the way. We tanked with +1 Zuzu. If anything else came out, we'd have a good chance at actually just beating stuff with Zuzu. But Jirachi doesn't take very much from even +1 Earthquake. So we go into our counter here. This is Choice Scarf. So he's super duper fast, super bulky, and has flinch hacks. We go to Naze here. This is probably going to be an Iron Head because we're coming from Zuzu. Let's go Naze. Naze has Swords Dance. We are never going to Swords Dance. Since he can't like para us and we have Swords Dance and we can set up on him and we have leftovers, I think that there's a high chance of him swapping out. And if he doesn't swap out, then I can start King Shielding and Shadow Clawing until we hit. The way we lose this entire match is if he just flinches us over and over and over and over. Look how little damage that does. It does more than my leftovers, however. That was a crit. Let's go. Okay. All right. All right. We needed to hit 4 of those. Yeah, we just keep going. We just keep going. Okay. Shadow Claw is a high crit move. That again wins us. Okay, there's a flinch. That's okay. We're not worried yet. My heart rate's going up, but this is scarier for me than it seems because this Jirachi, if it takes out Naze, it can start just running through our team. Okay, it withdraws Jirachi into what? Into Sceptile because it knew we were slowly getting it. Enough non-flinches could have taken it out. All right. I know that doesn't look scary for you guys. If he just straight flinches us, we lose the entire game on that one Jirachi right there. So this is Sceptile. Sceptile is going to be an Avalugg Ice Shard one-shot unless he swaps out. But we go Avalugg here. And he took some extra Shadow Claw damage, which doesn't matter. And he's going to Mega, which means he's attacking. He's not swapping out, which would make sense. And he scale shots to boost his speed and do some mediocre damage. Even if he 5-shots us, it's going to be okay. So ideally, he does not swap out because Huge Jelly can do this again if he does swap out. But he can't take then crits and stuff like that. So we just want him to just stay in. He does stay in. That's very lucky. This is quad effective Ice Shard. It would have been okay if he swapped out. That was part of the plans. But luckily, we didn't have to go to that. This is Zapdos. This is really, 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 really good for us because we can see what he wants to choice band into here. So we can protect. This is why we gave a few of our Pokemon Protect just in case they came up against a Zapdos. And he's going to Close Combat, which makes sense. It was going to either be Close Combat or Blaze Kick here. So Blaze Kick would have been Juliet. Close Combat, we can go to Naze. Naze is going to get some very, very good healing here. So he's going to swap out because he's locked into Close Combat. If he stays in, it's even better for us. But I'm assuming he's going to swap out and we're going to Swords Dance on this swap. So a free Swords Dance. He goes to Landorus, which means this Swords Dance doesn't mean anything. And also, if we would have Shadow Clawed the Landorus, it wouldn't have helped us. Honestly, I maybe should have Shadow Clawed just in case it went to Jirachi though. But we are going to go Baxcalibur here. Baxcalibur does with Expert Belt Adamant Ice Shard kill Landorus. So that's where we're going here. Landorus is going to Earth Power us. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. All right, so because Sceptile died, Marymel can do this again. Same situation with Sceptile, and now Avalugg can too. So if Landorus swaps out, any crit on Marymel or maybe, well, for sure Marymel would kill Marymel if we had to do this a second time. And for Avalugg, it may kill depending on his move choice. If we had to do it a second time, I really want him just stay in. So, okay, he does. Very good. This is still not the scary part because we had backups for this. We don't lose the game if Marymel or if Avalugg goes down, Huge Jelly, but we do lose if this goes really poorly with either the Zapdos. Well, Zapdos will just lose him on, but we'll lose if it goes poorly with the Jirachi. So we protect here again. There goes the protect. What's he going to use? A Brave Bird. That's very, very, very good because now we can Thunder Punch and not have to take Volt Tackle recoil, and we quad resist that. So this is a much, much better situation to be in. Even if he swaps out here, it's still good. Because if we would have had to Volt Tackle and he would have swapped, then we would have taken huge Volt Tackle damage, but now we didn't. So this is safe to do another time. So we can now just Thunder Punch. He Brave Birds again. He stays in. So then he's done. There's no way he kills. Crit and with poison doesn't kill with double Brave Bird. Awesome. Sick, sick. Okay. Okay. Sit up in your chairs, you guys. This is what it comes down to. Or is this going to be the Huntail? It's the Jirachi. All right, Jirachi, hear me out. Let this run continue. We're all the way at the end. Naze is full health. Please just let him beat you. We destroy the Huntail. He U-turns, does 0 damage to Huntail. He intims us. All right, that's fine. We're full HP. We win with Zekrom against this Huntail. Zekrom still can get flinch hacked also by the Jirachi, but it does give us one, I think, depending on crit. Huntail no crit, I can stay in. Huntail crit here with Shell Smash means I have to immediately swap out, but we do still kill the Huntail in both situations. Okay, we just set off our Desolate Land. He can't use water type moves, and we Thunderbolt here. I'm just double checking. Huntail, Thunderbolt, 115%, and I think we outspeed. We do. All right, sick. And he did 0 damage to us, basically, except for our poison. We couldn't risk him using an ice move on our way in, so we had to poison, so we did take a lot of damage. So because of that, I'm just going to double check. I think that we can hit 1 time against this Jirachi before we have to swap out, which would be good because that's 1 less flinch that our Aegislash has to take. Let's see, Zekrom.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we can definitely T-Bolt once here. Please hit him. 1 hit would be great. He Zen Headbutts. And we cannot safely do that again. We do go through. We break through. And no crit. Para? Nope. Okay, we are not safe anymore. That is nice, though. That's 1 more flinch we just did not have happen. So you see how low our team is. I think we are probably okay now. Because if Naze goes down, maybe Noivern can outspeed. I don't think so. We have Ice Shards. We can maybe Ice Shard him down. We're going to check that later. Hopefully we can just break through with 1 Shadow Claw. Get him. Please. Dude, please. Just let it be over. Don't flinch. It's okay. Okay, now we start King Shielding. King Shield. He's Zen Headbutts. We heal back up a little bit. Just break through. Don't let him beat us. Come on. Come on. Yes! Yes, we beat him! We did it, you guys. We did it. We beat Brendan. We beat him. Oh, man. I was really nervous about that coming into it. Very, very cool. Not sure what I was expecting. I don't know. I'm just discouraged. I know I shouldn't have shot for the stars, but the bottom line is I have a lot to learn. I'll be returning to Hoenn to train with my dad. Maybe I'll come back sometime, or you can come visit if you'd like. I know somehow our paths will cross again. I still must thank you for always pushing me to my limit. In case I never see you again, take this. Cool, we don't have a Sceptile, but we did get Sceptile. I don't need to stick around to see you win it all. You already ooze champion status. Don't disappoint me. So long, friend. Okay, so we got a higher level cap. Let's go get our Hisuian Braviary, and then maybe we take a little step inside the cave, see if there's any trainers right there. I did not look further ahead than this. So I was watching United Gamers playthrough, but I stopped watching here. All right, here's going to be our encounter. We are looking... Oh, wait, we don't need to turn off the Infinite Repel. We just use the Dex. We Dex Nav Rufflet. Register. It's been a hot minute. Is this it right here? All right, we got our little Rufflet. Let's go. This is going to be a Hisuian Braviary. Clumsy Cool's coming in hot. We are going to just throw our quick ball. Maybe it'll stay in. That'll make it way easier if it does. This thing only learns normal and flying moves, so we should be super duper safe. And it doesn't even matter. Let's go. All right, so we have so many new members of the community. So thank you so much for people that keep supporting us over here. We've got Rogals Fam. Thank you so much, Rogals, for being here. Thank you for being part of the community. I appreciate you following and being live in the Twitch channel. And thank you for being here. If you guys do want Pokemon to be named after you, then all you have to do is follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. Also, people that hang out live on Twitch get Pokemon named after them all the time, and on YouTube, subscribers that comment a lot. But we also have a new feature. So YouTube video, click on the link down below to my Patreon. You can actually reserve a Pokemon. So say your favorite Pokemon is Blastoise. If you subscribe to that tier on my Patreon, then every Blastoise from every run I ever do will be named after you. So you can get your Pokemon mascot. So if you choose to do that, thank you so much. And that's a thank you from me to you by making sure that your favorite Pokemon is named after you, because you deserve it for being here to support me and making my dream come true. So thank you for you guys doing that. This thing evolves at night, huh? Let's try to evolve it. It's nighttime. Let's see if we can get Rogals to turn Hisuian. We don't care about any of that stuff yet. And it's evolving. Is it going to be Hisuian? And it is. So this is very cool. This is a great addition to our team. Having a Hisuian Braviary being Psychic Flying type. It's getting Esper Ring right off the bat. Already has Air Slash. We don't need Crest Claw or Skydrop or Double Edge. But this is a very cool addition. I'm very happy to have this. All right, and with that, we are done with this episode. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys sticking around and watching my content. Thank you so much. And Twitch chat, thank you for being here with me live, hanging out, making it so much more fun. And if you do like this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that noti bell down below so you're hit up for more of my videos. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.